Hi guys, welcome back to another chat spat. So this time I really just wanted to sit down and talk to you guys about some things, just some kind of hard truths, some things that I just need to get off my chest, some things that I recently saw that kind of just inspired me in a positive for negative kind of way, and I'm going to explain myself a little bit further as we get into the video. But I really hope that you guys will stay and just watch the video to the end so you get the full kind of view of what I'm trying to say here. So yeah, if you want to know what I'm going to talk about, then just keep watching. The first thing that I want to talk about is just kind of rumors and lies, and those get started by what we as creators like to call haters and trolls, people that watch you just to hate on you. And there are a lot of people that have that much time in this world, as crazy as that sounds. Now for me, when I first started my channel, I did a lot of rants. Now my rants always had to pertain to me or the community or how I felt about certain things, but I did a lot of them because for anyone who knows me on a personal level, I'm a very blunt, mouthy kind of person, which can come off as a bitch to some people, but the way that I was raised and the way that my life was when I was younger, I just don't see the point of not getting to the point, of not being honest whether it hurts someone's feelings or not being true to who I am, because even if you lie, you have to keep up with that lie, and it's just, I don't have the energy for that. I was lied to so much in my life that I vowed I would never do that to another single person. So I am very honest, I'm very blunt, and when I have something to say, I'm the kind of person who does not keep that inside. I will express it. And since this is what this kind of platform is for, is expressing who I am, bringing onto my channel what I want to bring on here, rants really incorporated that a lot. But recently, I know a lot of you have noticed that I haven't done a lot of rants. I haven't really spoken out a lot about how I've been feeling, and that's because I was slowly getting beaten down by, some viewers, haters and trolls mostly, just telling me that I was a negative person and that my channel wasn't growing because of how negative I was and how I'd go nowhere because I was just so bitter and angry all the time and so defensive of what they had to say. And in that point, they were right. They were right. I was defensive of what they were saying, and that kind of gave me this realization that I had to stop being so defensive of what people who did not matter thought. But I also suppressed my own bluntness, my own voice in doing so. And I recently watched this guy, and I don't know if any of you know who he is. A lot of you probably do. He's quite popular, and his name is Chris Crocker, and he's really popular on Facebook, and that's where I found him. Now I don't really know how to explain him too much. I don't watch him like religiously. I just watch him every now and then. I like his little kind of like Vine short clips. He's really funny. He is a guy, but I believe that, I don't know if he's transgender or if he just likes dressing up and playing with makeup or if he's gay. I'm not really positive. You guys probably know more than I do about it. But all I know is that I can tell right away that he is such a kind and genuine person. So when he talks about something or when he says something, I believe him. He inspires me. He makes me happy. So I was watching recently, because I guess Facebook just recently got a live platform where you can videotape yourself live for your viewers and supporters. And I was watching one of his, and he was having a bad day. And he was saying how all of the hate and stuff was getting him down, and he was made to feel like he could not express himself without feeding the trolls or without being labeled negative. And that just was not the case. So he went on a lot, you guys, and I mean, at the end of it, he literally had me going like, amen, woo, like I was down for everything he was saying, and it inspired what I'm saying today. So I will link that video if I can. I'm not sure how that works with Facebook, but if I can do it, I will link it down below so you guys can watch it. I did share it on my personal Facebook page, but a lot of you are not on that, so if I can share it anywhere else, I will, and I will link that down below for you guys. I highly suggest watching it just so you guys can get the full effect of what I'm trying to say here without it coming off wrong. But the point that I took from it was that sometimes we are human. Every single creator is human. We have feelings. The negativity will get to us at some point, especially if you're like me or like a lot of us in the smaller community who like to get targeted by a huge bunch of people who just hate on us for no reason or just spew lies about us for no reason. And when you're smaller, you're trying to grow your viewership. You're trying to grow your channel. And when so many people are spewing lies and, you know, just rumors about you that aren't true, that can hurt your channel. That can hurt you as how you guys view us. So we do like to defend ourselves. We're human. We're real. We're not just going to ignore that like it's not going to hurt us. Like it's not going to make people think differently about us. So, you know, he was having a bad day and he said, we're human. If we have a bad day and we want to discuss it, or we want to discuss rumors that are flying around and just set things straight, we should be able to without being called negative, without being labeled as a bitch or a negative Nelly or whatever you want to call it. And I agree to the fullest extent with that. I believe that no matter who says what, whether it's a supporter, whether it's a hater, whether it's a troll, if we want to come on here and acknowledge it, that's for us to do. And that's not for anybody else to judge. Because we are human, we have to get these things off our chest every now and then. Now, I understand being negative constantly. You know, I put out like 5 videos a week. If I was even like 2 of those a week were negative rants, I could understand people being upset. You know, people being like, wow, you know, she's bringing way too much negativity to her channel. I understand that because, you know, I watch some channels that have a lot of negativity on there daily and it drains you. You know, everybody loves a rant. Everybody loves a rant here and there. But when it becomes excessive, that's a problem. That's when you need to get off camera and reevaluate yourself. I have never been like that. Never. I've never excessively ranted on things that had nothing to do with me, to the point to where it was nothing but negativity on my channel, but I still got labeled those things all the time. So, you know, he pretty much said that even people that come off as supporters and just say, oh, you're feeding the trolls, oh, you're being negative, that's not being a true supporter. And I do believe him. You know, I believe that you guys can express your feelings all the time. And as long as it's in a respectful manner in the comments, I want you guys to let me know how you feel. But when someone's not being excessively negative, they're having a bad day, or they just want to express themselves to you guys, and you're beating them down in the comments, even supportingly, it's a problem. You know, you need to realize that they are human. Whether you're sick of the negativity because you've seen it from so many other creators, you can't put that on that one creator for their bad day. And I see that happen a lot, and it happens a lot to me. The one thing that I don't think I can understand out of all of this with anything, rants, certain types of videos, anything, is that me solely, and this is for me, I never do clickbait videos. I am never vague in my titles to what the videos are about. So I don't, for the life of me, understand why people click on a video when they know what it is. If I'm ranting, I put rant in the title. You know, if it's a product review video, I put product review in the title. I can't, for the life of me, understand why people click on it and then dislike it because it's a rant, or dislike it because it's a product review, or leave me a comment saying they hate these kinds of videos and they're unsubscribing. For one, if you're unsubscribing, you have no need to tell me that. There's no point in even telling me that. Just go about your day. There's millions of other people to watch. Go like them and leave a positive comment. There's no reason for that. If you feel so strongly about it, you've been on my channel for a very long time, or we were friends, we were close, go ahead and private message me, because I would love to talk to you privately about it. But do not write it in my comments and leave an asshole comment like that, and especially expect me not to have something to say back to it. Yeah, I am that kind of person. If you don't like it, do not watch me. If you don't like those kinds of videos, do not watch them. It's that easy. I have so many friends and other creators that I don't know or talk to that I watch just as a viewer, and they have a lot of videos I do not care for. I don't like them at all. I can't stand them, and I just don't watch them. I watch the videos that this creator puts out that I like, and I don't understand why that's so hard for so many people. So my point of this video is, if I want to make a rant here and there, if I want to speak out against rumors against me, if I want to show any kind of emotion other than that facade of positivity that so many creators like to put out here, I'm going to do that. And I'm not going to suppress how I feel. Now, this doesn't mean that I'm going to go balls to the wall with rants. I'm going to go here and there and off crazy land. I'm not going to do that. But I am done holding back and suppressing who I am for the fear of being labeled something by people that do not even matter. Now, I'm not talking about you guys as supporters. I'm talking about the haters and the trolls and the people that like to say that they're supporters when they truly are not supporters of mine. So things might change a little bit. I'm going to be expressing myself a lot. And another thing that I do want to clear up here in this video is that my product review videos are not sponsored. I don't even have to make a video about them at all. A lot of people like to assume, because they're fellow creators hiding behind their fake names, they like to try to inform people that all of my skincare videos, all of my product reviews, and everything like that are all sponsored, and that is bullshit. It's straight bullshit. I get those products for free. Now, you can consider that a sponsor if you want, but I'm not being paid to talk about them, which is what I label a sponsorship. It's something that I'm being paid to talk about. Now, with those product review videos, I don't even have to make them. I literally only have to do maybe a blog post and some social media sharing, and that's it. That's all they expect from me to get that product. But I bring them on here for you guys, and it's not just cheap shit. You know, it's things that you can get a deal on. It's things that I am able to get giveaway items for you guys with. It's things that I wouldn't be able to afford because they're so expensive, but they're going to give me two, one for me, one for you. And it's things like, I'm so sick of the oversaturation of PR from the bigger YouTubers all the way down to 10,000 and up. People are getting the same items from the same companies over and over and over again. And while I like that, I love seeing about those products, I love seeing those reviews, I can only see about 4 or 5 of them from the people that I trust before I'm just like sick of it. And it's always the same thing. A new product comes out in the high-end world, or a new product comes out in the drugstore world, and it's just boom. It's like an oversaturated hornet's nest of the same thing. And that's what it's constantly been. So I don't want to be like that. That's not how this channel is going to be ever. You know, if I get some new things and I can bring them on here, sure, fine. But it's never going to be everything. It's never going to be high-end like crazy. It's never going to be like that. So what I can do for you guys is product reviewing and bringing them on my channel and showing you a whole bunch of things that are not being constantly talked about. Now, if that makes me unpopular, or if that makes me full of shit or boring or just nonsense, or just my channel, it just makes my channel shit, well then my channel's just shit, and that's what it is. And you guys can choose to watch me, or you can choose to go somewhere else and watch those millions of videos about the same product over and over again. And you can get those, oh, it's always great from every single channel. That's not me. That's never going to be me. So that's all I really wanted to talk about today in this chat spat. Is just, I'm not censoring myself anymore. This is who I am. I lost who I was from when I started, and I'm not going to become some negative person. I'm not going to constantly put rants out, but if I have something to say, I'm going to say it. And I really do not care who thinks what at this point. This is my channel. I created it for me. And then I found all these amazing people from across the world, and those people support me so highly, and that's what I'm doing this for. Those people are who I'm here for and who I care what they think, and none of them have ever said anything horrible to me against anything that I've made, said, reviewed, nothing. So that speaks volumes at this point. Sometimes we do have to step off the camera and just reevaluate ourselves. And I have to say a big thank you to all the haters and trolls and people leaving nasty comments, because you did make me reevaluate myself to bring myself back to who I am. And also not giving a fuck what you think. So leave me your comments down below. Let me know what you think about this, because, you know, I have so much more to say about this, but I really just wanted this to be kind of an intro. I have a lot to say about what's been going on in the community, what's been being said and done to me personally, the shitty shit that's happening with certain YouTubers who are hiding behind fake names and trying to screw me over in the community. I have a lot to say, and I know that some of you hate these kinds of videos. Some of you are like, don't dwell on that. But I put out 5 videos a day, 5 videos a week, you guys. Like, there's so much there for you. Pick and choose. You don't have to watch every single video. You know, it is what it is. I just wanted to come on here, let you guys know how I've been feeling, why I've been feeling that way, and what's going to happen for the future. Please watch that Chris Crocker video down below if I can link it, because it explains everything. I mean, it literally explains everything for me in such great detail. How he was feeling was how I was feeling to a T. I have never been so uplifted by something like that in my life. So I highly, highly just ask you guys to check out that video if I can link it. Fingers crossed I can. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. It's as easy as that. Thumbs up, thumbs down, doesn't matter. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on this, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.